guys, it's Gretchen and welcome back to my channel. Alright, it is finally time for this month's Stitch Fix. I've been putting this Stitch Fix off, like I keep saying, I'll send it back on this date, I'll send it back on this date, because just looking at the box, I wasn't in love with anything at first glance. And spoiler alert, I'm still not in love with anything. So I kept putting it off just because I was like, oh, I don't even want to go through this because I just don't like anything in this box. So for this month, my stylist Lindsay sent me all tops. It was all top related. One was a long sleeve top, 2 sleeveless tops, and then 2 like kimono open front cardigan style tops, like the open front woven tops. I've been looking for more of those, but these 2 that I got just ain't it. And like, there's nothing truly wrong with any of these pieces. They just didn't blow me away. Before we even get into the items, I don't believe I'm gonna be keeping anything from this box, which to be honest, my bank account is probably happy about that. But it is very weird to not keep something. But I guess that's to make up for recently where I like kept an entire box or kept more than one piece. So you know what, it all balances out. So these pieces are gonna be in no particular order. I am gonna kind of like follow some of them up because I did pair a few pieces together just based on their color scheme. But yeah, it was kind of disappointing. So the first item I'm going to show you is from Pink Clover. It is this long sleeve top. It is the Austyn ColorBlock sleeve knit top and it retails for $38. Again, there's nothing like wrong with this top. It was just, I didn't feel any way about it. I do like the color, like this purplish mauvish color. We'll say I did not like how the sleeves felt because as you can see, it is color blocked and you can feel where the color blocks begin. Right here, where the seam is, you can feel it. The rest of it is very soft, but like that alone would drive me up a wall. I'm very picky when it comes to textures and fabrics that I wear, just because a lot of things will irritate my skin, and that was irritating. This looks like a really nice fall top that you could just wear around the house, lounging or running errands, very casual, incredibly soft. Like this needs to be a blanket. I did enjoy it, but it's not something that I just would reach for often, because I have a bunch of tops like this that I've gotten from Stitch Fix where I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great casual top, that's a great run the errands top. And do I wear those tops? Not as often as I thought I would. So I don't need to add to it. I'm also trying to thin out my closet, so why would I add something that I am not over the moon about when I'm getting rid of items that leave me with a similar feeling? It's lighter weight. I wouldn't say it's super lightweight, but it's also not heavy. It's just like one of those middle of the road feels to it. Good for a chillier day, not a cold day, but a chillier day. I don't know. It didn't wow me. Next is this tank top from Sage. It's the braided back cutout tank and it retails for $38. So it retails for the same amount as that last top, and it's a sleeveless top. Now, if I were gonna keep an item in this fix, it would probably be this one just because I really did enjoy the back. But again, I have so many tank tops right now that I need to go through and get rid of because I got them based on a little detail. And do I wear them? No. I have like a select 5 tank tops that I wear all the time. It's very rare for me to deviate outside of those. So why do I need to add something else to it that doesn't wow me? That's pretty much this fix. If I were gonna keep something, it would be this one because I do like this back cutout. I love this braided aspect right here. I love the little cutout. You could dress this up, you can dress this down. Heck, you could probably even work out in this. Very flowy, very lightweight. I do enjoy the color a lot. It lists it as burgundy. I wouldn't list this as burgundy. It's cute enough. Just a very simple tank top with an open back that's braided. Nothing stellar about it, but it is cute enough. Next is this tank top from Daniel Rain. It is the Lovina embroidered mixed material top, and this retails for $68. That right there is enough for me to say no, because it's a tank top. If this were like a regular old top or something like that, it was a little bit more fancy. Like if this had sleeves, I might be like, okay, fine, I can kind of see where that price is coming from, but this is a tank top. This is a sleeveless top for $68. And yes, it is a much fancier sleeveless top than just a regular old run-of-the-mill like what I'm wearing today tank top. But $68? And I have things from Daniel Rain. I absolutely love that brand. Not $68 worth of love. So anyway, let's get into a little bit more about this tank top. I do really like the mixed material. You have these little like crochet style cutouts all over the front. It is not on the back. The back is just like cotton, is bland, but the front is very beautiful. I love this blue. It's not quite navy, but it's basically could be navy. The camera is showing that it's pretty navy, but in person it's a little bit lighter. It does have like a little keyhole cut out in the back right there. Peekaboo. It is a sleeveless top with a fancy front. Not fancy enough for $68. I do like it. If I was still working like my desk job, I might consider this. But now that I work from home as a content creator and I do school part-time, like I don't have too big of a need for things like this. So as pretty as it is, and as much as I enjoy the color, it's also very soft, I will say that. I just can't justify something like that. I will also say that it does have a thin lining on the front part, not on the back part, because the back part is just cotton. But on the front part, it does have this thin lining because the front part is crocheted and open. So it does have that front liner to kind of protect the crocheted front. It's very pretty. I could not justify getting something like this right now. These next two items are both of the open front like woven top that I very much enjoy recently. This first one is from Emory Park. Very pretty pink color to it. It is the Caley open front woven top and it retails for $34. So it's actually the cheapest thing in this box. I like this well enough. I have been looking for more tops like this. I do like the flowiness of it. I mean, look at that. That's very flowy, very lightweight. I do enjoy that. The color is gorgeous. It's like this pale pink with a little bit of blue into the flowers. It's just not me, if that makes any kind of sense. If you all have been watching me for a while, you know I tend to gravitate more towards neutrals as well as black. That's like my color of choice. I do have a more edgy style. You can't really tell from my clothing today, but I do. My style tends to lean edgy, and something that I enjoy doing is doing Stitch Fix, making it edgy, if that makes sense. If I'm gonna get a top like this, I want the main color to be darker. It doesn't necessarily need to be black, though I do have a woven top like this that is black with like a little bit of red and green into it. Absolutely love that one. I also got another one from Stitch Fix that's kind of like, it's similar to this, not in color, but it's like a deeper, I don't want to say orange because it's not quite orange, but it's a deeper color. I like the darker colors unless it's neutral. The color did not grasp me. I didn't like it on me. I'm sure some people might say that the pink does look good with the hair. I don't see it, and it is going on me. So if I'm not entirely happy with it, there's no point in me keeping it. But I did like the flowiness of it. This is the style that I'm looking for, just not this color scheme. I don't even mind the floral aspect to it. It's got a little bit more like paisley to it in the leaves than I would want, but it's also not something that I would shy away from. I just don't like this color at all. If this had been a deeper color, I might consider it, but otherwise it's just, it didn't work for me. And the final item is the other open front woven top. This is by Mason and Belle, and this does have a longer name, so I have to read it. It is the Lauria Crochet Trim Open Front Woven Top, and it retails for $42. Again, this is another open front woven top. I am looking to add more of those to my collection. Now, this is a darker color, don't get me wrong, but the sleeves are what I do not like about this one. So whereas the other one was very flowy, very open, it didn't have really like definable sleeves, if that makes sense. This one has definable sleeves and I hate them. I love crochet detail, I really do. So like this end part, absolutely love. Down at the bottom, there's also crochet. Absolutely love that. But I hate these sleeves. I hate this open woven top having defined sleeves like this. That is a no for me. Absolutely not. The mint color, also not a huge fan of. Now, I do like the pattern, all the different patterns that are going on in this top, but this mint, this main color, not a fan. Do not like that. There are aspects of these pieces that I enjoy, but not enough to keep them. And I really did not like this defined sleeve. It just felt very constricting, whereas the open woven tops are supposed to be more like free flowing. This felt very constricted, very constrained. I was not a fan at all, but I just really like the crochet. Like that's really pretty. Also the mint color. I've never been a huge fan of mint, like that green, which stinks because I'm still on the hunt for more open woven tops. Probably not gonna see them too frequently now because we are transitioning into fall clothes and then after that winter clothes, and these are not gonna be worn then. It's a bummer to get two open woven tops in the same fix, not like either of them. So I am definitely, I think I've decided like while filming this video that I'm definitely not keeping any of this. It just didn't wow me, and as I'm already trying to thin out my closet as it is, why am I gonna add something to my closet that doesn't make me go like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Doesn't make sense. But if I were to keep everything, it would come to a total of $220. I bought everything, take 25% off, which would take off $55 and bring it down to $165. Also not worth it in my opinion. To say that I was disappointed in this fix is a little bit of an understatement, but they all can't be winners. They all can't be winners. Lindsay was just going off of what I've asked for, which open front woven tops are at the top of my list of what I want. Unfortunately, these two were just not it. So I'm hopeful that the next fix will bring better options, and now that we are in fall, we can start looking at even more fall pieces, which I'm super excited about. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were on this fix. Like, was there anything in it that you actually liked? Because for me, they didn't really feel like me, and I just wasn't wowed by any of them. But if there was ones in there that you actually were very interested in, I do list all of those items in the description, so be sure to check that out in case you do stitch fixes and would like to suggest one of these for your stylist to send you. You can absolutely do that. Also, I do have a referral link, so if you've never tried a stitch fix before and are interested to do so, there is a referral link in the description. You will get $25 off, and then I will also get a little bit of money off anything that I end up purchasing in the future. It's a win-win. Special thank you to my patrons. You can help support the channel on Patreon while having access to videos early, viewing patron-only content, and more. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. Go down there and hit that subscribe button, wherever it may be, because I don't know. Even though I do, this is just my shtick now. Also hit that notification bell in case you want to know when I upload, and in case YouTube wants to let you know when I upload, because I would really appreciate it. And until next time, bye guys.